Okay, the latest breaking Tottenham Hotspur transfer news is Paulo Dybala won't be coming to Tottenham. Now, it's a real blow because everybody's hopes had been built up that this deal was happening. All the reports through last night, and I put a video out just a little bit earlier saying I wasn't convinced by all the reports coming out, and it looks like the deal has fallen over. And it's a shame, but this is one that always looked like it would be an issue. He's, from what I understand, he had large personal demands in terms of his salaries, etc. We had the image rights, which were causing a massive headache. And the news coming out is that that Juventus have pulled him from the deal. Now, I'm not too sure I actually agree with that headline neither. I mean, we probably will never know exactly, and there'll be lots of reports out saying this, that and the other. But this was always going to be a difficult deal to get away. One, it was quite obviously a large transfer fee, which we know is against Daniel Levy's nature. There's high personal demands from the player in terms of salary. We know again that doesn't fit with Daniel Levy's philosophy, and also how does that affect the squad when somebody comes in with terms far in excess of their own, and then the image rights. Now, I believe on this one that you put the whole thing together and the deal was just too expensive for Spurs. You look at the player's record. He's got an absolutely superb record over many years. I mean, if you look back on a profile video I did of him a week or so ago, he's got really superb stats going back 5 years. Now, everybody says he had a bad year last year, and if you look purely at his stats, he did have a poorer year. But I think he was something still like 10 goals and 6 assists. But that was purely because Juventus were playing him out on the right wing. Now, I'm not too sure where Pochettino was looking to play him. I thought it would have sat nicely with Kane up front, him alongside or just behind, and then you can play Son out wide potentially. Lots of options really, and with lots of games you do need that rotation availability up front as well. So as we speak, it looks like that deal is off. The story is Juventus have pulled him. But I feel it's probably more a financial issue in trying to get the personal terms plus the image rights. When you cost it all together as a total package for Tottenham, it's probably a deal that just didn't work. Now, I said in the earlier video today, I was hoping it would happen, but in my heart I didn't think it would. Unfortunately, this is one I'm not happy I've been proved right on. Still lots of time in the transfer window, so Bruno Fernandes is obviously all eyes on him now. Now there was talks that deal isn't happening, but we know that Tottenham have put offers in there. We know that they've been out and done face-to-face meetings with the sporting people. So he is a serious prospect for Tottenham. And could it well be that now, because his salary demands will be a lot lower than Dybala, and so even if the fee has to be increased a bit, when you tie in a 5-year deal perhaps and compare it with his personal terms and transfer fee to what Dybala's would be, then it would seem a cheaper deal overall. Now, obviously, slightly different type of player. Dybala really is in an ideal world a more an out-and-out striker, although he does play wide and behind, whereas Fernandes is more plays behind as an attacking midfielder. But I think that's a serious option for Tottenham to look at. There's not too much time left in the transfer window. I'm sure they've left a price on the table for Sporting. We'll see now whether Tottenham go back and try and resurrect that deal, or will they still try and persist with Dybala and perhaps see how serious Juventus are of maybe dropping their price, or Dybala dropping his personal terms. But as we speak, Paulo Dybala deal to Tottenham is off. Still looking good. Lo Celso is in London for his medical. We understand Sessegnon is undergoing his medical today. Eriksen, no news on Eriksen yet, and I don't expect any news on Eriksen today to be honest. We'll see how the rest of the day unravels. Thanks again for watching.